Hey guys, welcome back to Love Empowerment. It's me, Kiviana.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Patrice.
So today we're having a very fun and interesting topic. We are talking about how to spice it up in the bedroom. And that can either be in your marriage or relationship or while you're dating. The first thing that we want to say is when you are engaging in sexual activity, make sure that you use
Protection.
Make sure you use protection. We got some nice condoms on our table.
Safe sex is the best sex.
Hey. Always. Make sure you strap it up, wrap it up. Make sure you get checked. Check yourself just like you check your breast every month.
And if you don't, make sure you do.
Yes, please.
Yeah, make sure you check it. I know, you may think it's a little silly, but get a mirror, open those legs, spread them, check it out between those legs and see how, and make sure everything looks.
Make sure everything all
the way
good.
it's supposed to.
And smells
the way it's supposed to. Yes, indeed.
If you smell it, someone else do too.
And,
okay.
Preach.
Hey.
And guys, the same thing. You don't have to get a mirror, though. You could just pull it
out.
Pull it back, look at it, check it out, make sure everything's good.
Lift it up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Check it out. But yeah, so married ladies, how do you guys? I mean, y'all been married for a long ass time, forever.
Ever.
How do you guys spice it up in the bedroom to keep it fun and engaging?
Well, first, it doesn't just have to be in the bedroom. So I think that within itself makes it a little fun.
That's it?
So
that's it? I was waiting for you to add more. Like, what else?
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to add
I'm
something.
letting you have your shine. It's your turn.
So like I was saying, location, and the when. Like we have kids, so that's always spunky within itself. It's like finding creative ways to do it when you have the kids. Like, all right, it's going to have to be quick in the laundry room. It's going to be quick in the bathroom. Okay. It's going to have to be quick, like right here.
So what we usually do is we do a lot of like it's not role playing, but it's role playing. It's like we'll like hint at it like throughout the day. And so it's like when it's time to get it popping, it's like, oh, okay, I've been waiting for this all day. And we also do use like toys and stuff, but we have a hard limit on like dildos. He's like, nah, we ain't using no dildos. That's it. Can't have nobody with something bigger than what I got. You know what I'm saying? Dildos come in all sizes and shapes.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
So he's like, no, but like vibrators, anything like that, then we cool to use. But he's like, keep them little. We got one right here. We don't need another one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, single women, and also you guys that are tuning in on live, if you have any ways that you spice up the relationship or anything you want to add, leave a comment.
Let us know
so we can talk about that too.
So spicing it up in the bedroom, single. I think even single or in a relationship, you just always got to keep it engaging and you want to have fun and spontaneous. So like, wake him up when he sleep with your
we all adults.
Yeah,
if you are not an adult,
get
tune
off.
out.
That's what you can wake him up with. Like,
so,
with
he sleep, right? So you pull back the covers, pull his, boxes down if he sleeps with them, and wake him up with your mouth. Wake him up. Be like, hey, boo, wake up. That's a good way to wake up, and vice versa. Make sure he's doing the same to you. And you're like, oh, okay. But then switching it up some mornings, climb on top of him and wake him up and, like, get him ready. Like, let's go.
Michelle.
I see, girl.
Mm.
Danny, what do you have?
Well, spice it up. Just keep it interesting, people. Just don't do the same thing, same position every day. Try and act like you're admired and you're absolutely in love with the person every day. to make it seem like it's a connection thing. So it's all about the connection and what you have. What am I doing to spice it up?
So what if you're not in
I
love
was about to
with
say,
them?
what would you do if you don't have
You
the
can
connection?
pretend real good.
Pretend.
Sometimes get fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you
What
make
you mean
it.
pretend what though? Pretend
Like-
an orgasm? Pretend like you like it?
Oh, don't pretend an orgasm. No, don't
So what are
do
we
that.
pretending?
Yeah, because I'm a person, if, you know, you're not doing the right way, then kind of redirect in a great way. You know, what really is your spot? What is your place? Pretend in terms of, hey, like you have this infatuation with this person. You're so infatuated with this person that you have this connection, and it makes your sex life so much better.
I don't know, like a connection, you know. I think with anybody that you're having sex with, you want to connect with that person, even if you're not married or in a relationship. Like maybe you're doing a friends with benefits, or maybe this is somebody that you set up like having sex with. But I wouldn't say that I was in love with them. But I do know that I would want to know that person and kind of like feel something with them. Because I mean, everybody's set up differently. Me, I can't like have an orgasm or can't connect with that person if
It's not an emotional connection.
it
You
gotta
gotta
be
be
something.
stimulated
'Cause I can't just be
emotionally.
laying there letting you like
Yeah.
grind on
Type
me
of
and I don't got
sexual
nothing.
attraction.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
As
like,
women,
it's
it's different. I
random.
feel like with guys, it's just like, hey, let's put that work in. Oh, this bitch is bad. But with females, it's like, we got to have some
Something
type of
else.
connection.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
and I feel
Yeah.
like from a married smoke, I'm only speaking for myself. Just disclaimer. I feel like we have to get stimulated in a different type of form. Like for me, my love language is quality time. So if we like go to the movies, we go out to dinner or something like that, I'm already like,
Facts.
boy, when we get home.
Right.
Or if he on the phone talking to the Comcast people, he like, nah, take this off my bill. And I'm like, damn, boy, tell him. So then I'm like, oh yes, that for me, that stimulates me, and it's like, damn, I'm about to just, you know.
Yeah, so for you to be spontaneous, you need for your love language needs to be met,
I think
and
so.
that arouses you.
But I wouldn't say for me to be spontaneous, because I'm the type of person anyway that just goes with the flow no matter what through life.
Right.
So I don't like to be prompted to be like, okay, let's have sex tonight. Like, I don't like that.
Are we scheduling a time?
No, like, you know, some people be like, oh, let's just, you know, tonight when
yeah.
we get, like, I don't like being forced, like feeling like I'm being forced to have sex, because, you know, in marriage,
want it to happen
we have a lot
naturally.
happening. It's just not,
Yeah.
it's different when you marry, because, you know, like me, I'm in school, I go to work, I'm doing love, so it's
then
like a lot.
sometimes it may be like, all right, look, Teresa, you've been in school, you've been at work.
So
Tonight
let's set up some time.
we gonna have some sex.
Sometimes, but then it's like, don't tell me what to do. But then it's like, okay, just, you know, talk to me nice. Then maybe I'm gonna be like, okay,
Take me to the movies.
right.
Okay.
Don't just tell me what to do.
Surprise me with some flowers or some candy.
Yeah, stuff
Edible
like that.
arrangement.
That's what I feel. For me, that's what stimulates me, like making me feel like I'm
Special.
thought of, I'm a priority, you know?
Yeah.
For me. Then it's like, oh, every night.
Yeah. So we talk about spicing up the bedroom, but do we think that that's only the male's job to spice up the bedroom? Or do we think that we can take the lead and jump in and be the ones to spice it? So are we the initiators, or are we just the receivers on this?
I think that we are both. I think society thinks that men should always engage in sex. You know, like women, we're always thought to be like
Yeah, initiate.
we're always thought to be like on the side, like, oh, you're just so sweet and innocent. You know what I'm saying? So like the guy comes and he always provokes us and like be like, hey, come on, let's get it on. But like women, we like sex.
Yeah.
We all get horny. We all get, you know what I'm saying? We all want it, but sometimes we shy away from like starting it up, you know, from being like, hey, I want
So
something.
we're
Like,
not feeling as
yeah.
if we're just like being too aggressive
Yeah.
or assertive.
Agree to disagree.
No, this is just society's fault. This is not what I think.
Okay. Because I feel like as women, we are the dominant ones in the bedroom in terms of men are always trying to satisfy, or women trying to satisfy us. And I feel like we're the ones that's making it more romantic. Let's get some candles. Let's get some fake rose petals or real rose petals. Let's take a bubble bath. Let's spice it up that type of way. We're more romantic, and we're the ones that's like, hey, and then they see this and they're like, okay, I'm ready. Like, you know, so I do feel like we take more initiative than less.
So you think we take initiative when it comes to like the romance part,
To
but
set
not
the
when,
scene.
but not when it comes to
Using
like,
these
oh,
candles.
let's switch the positions, or let's
Right,
do it
right,
outside. So
right,
that's when we're kind of
exactly.
like shying away from certain things
It
like
depends
that.
on the person.
I think it
'cause
depends
ain't
on
I
the
think you
that.
have to be
I ain't
vocal
like
as
that.
well.
I think it depends on the person. Like, now I feel like I'm a little old and dusty. But back in the prime.
Oh, my God.
I think I was more the ones like, no, we can do it right here. We can do it in the van. I don't care what the hell we do.
Behind the school, honey. Let's pull it behind the school.
Oh, that's a clean bush. That's not like,
yeah.
But I think also like a lot of being spontaneous, and I'm just not speaking for everyone, kind of like shy away with age. Because like, I'm too grown to be like sneaking off in this bush or to be caught in my van by the
But then that's what spices
That's
it up.
fun.
That's
Keep
what
me
it
on
keeps it
there.
exciting.
That's
Like,
fun.
oh, somebody gonna catch my grown ass in this
Right,
bush.
right?
But what, they not
It's
gonna
more
lock you up.
exciting.
They probably gonna laugh. The police probably gonna laugh and say what you
God.
said. Like, y'all too old, but
You 40.
No.
You pulled over
Here's a
40.
citation.
okay.
$500.
Talk to the police. I'll be like, look, we've been married
We
for
had
such
to
and such
spice
years.
it
We
up.
had to spice it up.
Okay, ma'am, you can
think
just
that's
grant a
fun.
pass. This is just a warning.
That's the type of stuff I like. Like, I do like doing things like,
we're
you
not
like, oh, I might
supposed to
get
do.
caught. We in the movie
Yeah.
theaters. Okay. Like, I like doing things like that.
Don't sit in the back seats.
Go with trees.
We
Right?
get the handicap one.
Oh, my God.
It's only 2 people can sit
Oh, my God.
No, never go. Don't go on the movies with Ron and Patrice.
At all. All right, so we have some comments on our live. Random sex. So make sure you have random sex just
Kiwiana.
out
Keep
the
it
blue.
random.
It's both partners' jobs to keep it lit. And you got to be spontaneous and aggressive. So aggressive. Who is the aggressor?
I think my man may feel some
know.
way about pinning his ass.
Yeah.
Get over here. Give me
I don't
this.
think, but I don't think the aggressor has to be. It could be like, oh, baby, come sit in the chair, but you taking control.
So take
Shit,
lead.
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
Take lead.
I'm gonna take that lead.
You gonna be the aggressor? Sit your ass down.
I'm
give it to
ready.
me.
Please, when you gonna give it to me? Okay, you ready? Come on, let's just take that shit off right now. I'm ready.
So you think foreplay is a way to spice it up? Like foreplay?
I think foreplay is underrated. I think that
Under or overrated?
under.
Okay.
I don't think people do enough foreplay. I think you just get right to the business. Or I think just taking those times to enjoy the moment.
So
And sometimes we're so in the like mix of like, oh, we haven't had in a long time. Foreplay
I
2
Or
agree.
seconds.
rushing to get it done.
Yeah,
I agree
but
with
I think
you.
just take the
Yeah.
time.
So
like,
what is
enjoy
foreplay?
it.
Like,
Like
what do
you're
you consider?
kissing on me, you're rubbing on me. We just you're
Kissing
To
on
build
the
up that
neck.
excitement
Building-
before
oh
you
my
just
God,
go
I
straight
want
to it.
I don't like
Yeah.
that shit.
You don't
Just
like
give us a
foreplay?
damn. She said, let's just get right to
I just
it.
want
I'm
to
not
get
even
to it.
get to, you know, I got an issue with mouths and stuff. So it's like, ugh.
God damn. She just like, let's get it done.
No, it's not even that. Like,
I got a problem
No,
with
Don't
mouths.
kiss me. What's
no,
that?
it's not that. Like,
But
I'll
you can kiss the
you
other
your
lips.
Did you brush your teeth before you came in here?
No, but you know. Wait, did you take a bath? Did you take a shower?
Did you brush your teeth? Wash your
yeah,
face?
Yeah,
you could
okay,
definitely, you know,
okay.
kiss those other lips. But I've never been big on like, even when we was teenage, you like, let's you know, look
Make
at the movies
out.
and make out. But it's like,
Nah.
okay, that's over. I'm done. It's boring.
I can agree with
To
that. I
me,
can
it's
kinda feel
boring.
that.
Like, okay,
But
kiss my
how-
neck,
so-
kiss my boobs.
So
kiss
like,
my
how
thigh.
can we spice it up? Add
So
some
that
whipped
you
cream
don't.
on the nipples.
Thank
Add
you.
some,
But she's
some
still
strawberries.
That's messy. I don't want to
But
be
still
sticky.
spicing it up. I guess she's saying what she's saying is like if we're doing the same thing we were doing when we was
Yeah,
17,
like,
18. So it's like add something nice. Put some hot sauce on the titties.
yeah,
lick
and that's
them
what I feel. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, do you
Nigga
consider
said
like
hot sauce.
oral?
Girl, whatever you
Oral
got in the
is a
refrigerator.
form of foreplay.
A
Like,
gummy bear.
Some syrup.
The
shit.
lifesaver gummy bear.
some
chocolate
lemon.
syrup. You better get that
Suck it all.
grapefruit like Tiffany Haddish.
Come on. She ready.
We have someone who agrees with Brittany, who agrees with Patrice.
She didn't call me my whole sister name.
Brittany agrees with Patrice. She thinks that foreplay is overrated, and in this generation, we prefer to just get straight to it. You right?
Yeah.
Dang. So
It's the instant gratification.
I
And
kinda
millennials.
Maybe
You
I'm
a millennial. Y'all are
I
millennials.
was born in
listen.
'89, sweetie.
That you're still under. Well, you're 30. You about to
I'm
be out of the
21 for
millennials.
life, so I
I was
Millennials
born
are
in
30 and
87.
under. So
So
y'all
I'm-
not okay. You not a millennial.
I'm not a
on the
millennial.
cusp.
But I don't
just
know.
missed it.
Millennials. So a millennial was born in the 90s.
The 2000s.
Yeah.
No, then I'm definitely
Millennial.
a millennial.
Right.
I wasn't
Millennium.
born in the
The millennium
2000s.
was
80s. Oh,
So you're a
Oh,
millennial.
we
Y'all
stand
just
corrected.
grandma millennials.
80s, 90s.
That's what I
That was
thought.
corrected.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all just
Well,
80s babies is 80s, and 90s is the millennials. Gotcha.
I just feel like y'all just a little too mature.
Shout out to she real shady.
Oh, she real shady. Like that name.
But
It's
I
the
don't
instant
know.
gratification.
I think again, spice it up, right? Because sometimes you know they kiss you on your neck. You like, all right,
All right,
just
get
come
the
the fuck
fuck-
on,
just come
like,
on down when you
scooch
need to
down,
go.
go. But then but listen, you push the head down. Just think about a man, right?
I ain't doing that.
That's what I'm saying. If like a man do that shit, you be like, don't touch my
Don't do
head.
this
You
shit.
be like, you done,
Yeah,
right? You feel
real
like,
talk.
come on,
You
dude,
just
don't be
blew
pushing
the
my head
whole
down.
moment.
You could have been like, try to do something, but don't no. But anyway,
But why?
like,
Why
because
do
you
we
pushing
feel-
my whole fucking head down.
Don't
You
tell me
know,
that.
you're a grown ass man.
Don't
I'm not about to be
disrespect
like
me.
this till you get down there. No, I'm be like, all right, babe,
No,
like
you
move.
must slide, just
You know
slide
what
your
I'm
body
saying?
up the
All
bed.
right. I just be like, oh, you got it.
You got the idea.
X the spot. Like, you got it now. But honestly, like, say, okay, even you can bring it in the room. Like, all right, you want to do foreplay, bring the whipped cream in
The
there.
fruit,
Bring
all of
the
that.
strawberries. Bring the
I know,
pineapples.
I need
Bring
the
the
pineapple,
the
the
gummies.
ice.
Bring
The chocolate
I-
syrup.
Oh, girl, ice.
Oh,
Yes.
ice
Put
sets
the
it
ice in your
off.
mouth.
Yes,
and
I
then
What
do.
you
kiss
can
their
do with some
neck
ice?
and down their back.
You hear that
know?
TV on?
Bitch.
You got your notepad?
She like this. I'm taking mental notes. We'll put the kids to bed when I come home.
Sorry, my baby's still in my bed.
But yeah, and I think that's another
You
thing.
didn't say it had to be
also
in the
you gotta
bed.
think about
You
spicing
said
it
different
up.
locations.
You're
Location,
true.
location,
Yeah.
location.
Y'all can go in the driveway.
Driveway.
This nigga.
I don't know. Your
But
But
neighbors
when you
can-
got
Garage.
kids, you gotta use like double.
The kitchen.
Oh, no.
You gotta
Bathroom.
use double. Like you gotta be thinking about, oh fuck, I'm gonna put the kids
That's
to
gonna
sleep.
come out the room.
I gotta be quiet.
See, I don't know. I feel like I had
Okay,
training
yeah.
when
Do
I
you
was
ever
a teenager.
role play that you're
You
single?
said, wait. You said you got
we
training?
haven't.
When I was a teenager, because you live
Training
at home with
who?
your mom, so you got to know how to maneuver around your house when you with your boyfriend. So I feel like I'm trained in covert.
You
sexual
trained to like
activity.
stop to not
You
make
learn
a
how
sound.
to
You
sneak
I'm
like,
up.
trained to, yes,
You're
I'm trained to like,
If it's right, I ain't gonna be quiet.
no, it's hard,
Shit.
girl, it's so hard to be quiet.
quiet, yeah.
It's so
Nah,
hard.
real talk. Fact.
It's so hard, but you like when you a teen and you trying
I
to,
had
you being
somebody
fast
say,
like I was.
Shut up. No. Okay, slow down there.
It is hard. You be like, put the
she
pen
having
on your mouth.
flashbacks. She having flashbacks.
It is hard to be quiet though, but you, I don't know. That I probably was just a fast ass teenager.
You were.
Yeah.
Don't,
But-
ladies, don't be
Yeah.
like Patrice.
Please don't.
Please.
I graduated with my V card.
Oh, that's so
Where'd you
nice.
graduate from? High school, college,
Middle school.
Oh,
Elementary
high
school.
school. I'm gonna say
asking.
high school.
High school, all right.
You want to
Graduated
say
from
high school? Is that the?
No, that's it. No, it's high
That's
school.
what's up.
That's
And after
nice.
that,
That's
yeah.
real nice.
Yeah,
After
that's
that
what's
was
up.
a wrap.
So we talked about spicing it up single, spicing it up with our husband, but we haven't really talked
Yeah.
how to spice it up with kids.
Yeah. So
You got kids.
I have no
so What do you
clue.
do? Do you leave the room? Do you leave the house?
you wanna
Do
go
I just
first?
feel like
Lock the babies
y'all know
in the
that
room?
you should
Instagram.
go first. How do you
Go
spice it
ahead.
up?
I went first last time.
Okay, all right. So spicing it up with kids. I think you gotta wait until the kids are asleep.
So
Not like
midnight.
Not like an hour after they go to sleep, because your babies wake
Hours.
up, they gotta use the bathroom, they want something to drink. So you gotta wait till like 11, 12. And then, you gotta spice it up. But thinking about us, we work, doing other things, you may fall asleep yourself. So set your little timer. It gotta be somebody.
your alarm.
I know it sounds crazy, but like legit, like set your alarm and be like, all right, again, wake that nigga up with your mouth or your body. Wake him up and like making sure you're keeping the spice. Or 5 o'clock in the morning before you go to work. Let's take a shower. Before whoever go to work, wake them up in the shower. Get in there. Oh, I'm taking a shower, babe. All right, go ahead.
Shower is cool.
Oh, peep in the shower with them and get it on. You gotta I feel like you gotta keep that energy and keep it active and have fun, because if not, you lose it. And
It's gone.
it's hard to say. Like, that's when women, unfortunately start using toys and doing all other stuff, and they feel like, I don't need my man, or I don't need this, or I feel like it brings other complications into the relationship. So also bring toys into it. Like, get a vibrating ring and put it on his
Are
penis
guys
and
cool
use
with
it.
the toys? Like, I don't know. I mean, of course girls are. I mean, I know what it is to use toys with girls. But are guys cool with toys?
Depends on
Because
how
I
it's
might
Are
shout out
guys
to my
cool
coworker,
Toys.
Taylor made photos
That's what you
DMV.
need to
He
ask.
said he's been married for 11 years, and he said women are always unsatisfied, so it's always the man's job to keep it spicy. But however, when you bring toys in it, does that mean that you always got to keep toys? Is that what they're always going to
So
want?
then you become addicted to
He
it.
asked
That's
me
why I
that
told
question.
y'all in the
So
beginning,
as
a hard
married
limit
women,
is you gotta
I'm
know your
asking you
limits.
all.
I don't know.
advocating for
we
him.
don't use toys in my marriage.
So I just
And
feel
we
like
He doesn't either. So
So-
he
and
doesn't
it doesn't
agree.
mean that we I don't know. I don't want to speak for my husband. 'Cause
It's
he
a
may
conversation you have to have
So,
with your husband to know, like, well, we've always been like clearly sexually open. So we've gone to stores together and all this. So you talk about those things and say, like, this is a no-no. This maybe we can try. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't assume that all people don't want to use toys.
I mean, I think in a
But does it make a man feel insecure when they use toys?
I don't think so. So what are you using the toys for? It's like if you're using a vibrating ring, you put the ring on their penis.
It's pleasure for
like
them.
literally, like put the ring on their penis and then put that down.
I
Everybody's vibrating. Everybody,
like
like they're feeling the vibration and then you're feeling the vibration on your clitoris. So it's like everybody's
pleasure.
enjoying it. But then if you're using a dildo and
Then, yes.
like your man is laying there and you're using a dildo, then he's not getting pleasure. Then he's like, wait, you don't make that noise for me, but you're making it for a dildo. Then I think that's when the complication or confusion comes in.
Why dildos
But if you're using toys that will help you both, I think that's awesome. I think that you both are getting a pleasure out of it. And like I don't think this is a toy, but like the candles that melt and you put on your body.
Oh yeah,
They don't burn.
We
They
tried
don't
that
burn.
before. My ex,
no.
no,
The
we bought one. We
the
bought
edible
one.
oil.
It
edible
doesn't
massage
burn.
oil.
It feels
It don't
kind of
burn.
like
It's like
burn.
lukewarm.
Nope, I got burned by wax before. I'm not trying.
Oh my God. She got life experiences. She's
Nope.
scarred for life.
No,
Or even like dressing up.
Yes.
Like they have the edible lingerie. They have like the naughty
That's
teacher
cool.
outfit. Those are all cute.
But how do y'all feel about
So do
lingerie?
y'all dress up for your significant other
Hell
to spice it up?
I
Yeah.
haven't in a while.
I don't do lingerie either though.
No,
But
why?
also-
This is your preference?
This is my preference. I'm like, it's gonna come off anyway. So
No,
listen.
so I had someone say that before. One of the exes, they said,
Don't
that
you wanna see
it's
me
no
naked?
point to even wear it because I'm gonna take it off anyway. Yeah, it look nice,
It's
but
cute
you're only
to
gonna
wear
keep
around
it
the
on
house.
for a second.
I feel like that's
But,
what you
you
do
know.
for the foreplay. That to me, that's another form of foreplay. Like I'll put it on and walk around the house and like dust the table in front of you or something like that.
Bend
But
over
when
right
it's
quick.
time, like when it's time to get it popping, I'm not gonna wear that.
But like, think about this again. Spicing it up, right? He comes home from work. You got your laundry on. He open the door. You got your laundry on. And you're like, "Oh, baby, come here. Let me take your clothes off. Tell me how your day
But
was."
would he like it more if I opened it and I ain't have nothing on?
Sure, but now you're like
But it's
leading
delayed
up to it.
gratification.
It's like you
Trees.
getting hot, he's
feeling
getting
the
hot,
body.
y'all
Like,
getting,
it's
you
a
know,
little
like,
see-through,
oh,
but it
I get
ain't
to think about
everything.
what I'm about to
Yeah.
do to her. Maybe I'm gonna flip her over in this position because she did this extra for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, Tree's like no.
She's like, fuck this. I'm gonna just open the door naked.
Let
Here
me
you go.
just put my
She
Here
got
you go,
her
babe.
trench coat on.
Here you go, babe.
I come in my trench coat
Let's
and
go,
my
babe.
heels.
Come on.
right.
But I think I don't know. I think that they like that. You know,
I think
either
they
way.
I probably
Definitely
do
do.
like it. I just don't like
Well,
it.
maybe
I
that's
gotta
a
stop
question
thinking
we
about
can
myself.
pose too. Like, men, are you okay with your women bringing toys to the bedroom, or no? Like, is it a hard no for dildos? Is it a hard no for any toy?
All sex toys.
And what do we include as sex toys? That handcuffs too.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the vibrator?
To me,
is it
yeah.
the whip or the little feather?
Is it your
duster
bed
thing?
sheet that you using?
Like, so like I think
Like-
also discussing what toys, and like Tree said, I definitely do agree that maybe taking that trip to the sex store and like looking at what
Together.
options are there. Like, oh, that's flavored lubricant that we can
Yeah.
use. It's not a sex toy, but it's something else.
But
to
it's
spice
something
it
to
up.
spice it up.
Do you think women are more open to go with their partners, or they're more ashamed, or do you feel like guys like
I don't know. I wonder, like,
it all depend on your sex life if y'all open or not?
I'm about to be real honest. Like three of the people that I've dated, we went to the sex store and they didn't care. Like the guys
I
was
feel
like,
like
all right,
that'll be
let's
a
go.
bonus. The guys probably
Yeah,
like, oh, okay,
let's
she a
go,
little
let's
freak.
have fun. You know,
Let's
let's
go.
have fun.
big old freak.
Would you do
jump,
that,
big-
Kiwiana?
I definitely would go with my husband if that's something that we discussed that we would want to do. But just naming is not because it's lack of something in our bedroom.
Yeah.
Just to spice it up.
It just to spice
I've
it up.
definitely been with my
Yeah.
partners. I mean, they want me to know what I want. Let me pick it out. Okay.
But is it different for you as a woman looking for things to spice it up than as a man and a woman going? Do you think, or would it be the same? If you
Yeah, I
don't
was about
mind
to
me
ask a total
asking?
personal question too.
Me too. I'm like,
That's why I looked
sorry
at
to
you
put
like,
on
what's
the
she about to
spot.
say?
Like, for woman to woman, going to shop versus man with a woman, or man to man. Like,
I've never been with a man.
Okay.
So I guess I can only speak for with the women. With us, it's like, oh, okay, baby, this is what you want. Okay, what size? What this? Oh, do you want this or that? It's like we're conversing, we're getting on the same page, and they're trying to please me. So they want that gratification as well, but it's just more, what do you want? But then what can I do for you? So can I get that flavorful lubricant? Can I get this, you know?
Yeah.
So it all depends on, it's a little different because it's also boundaries. What are you going to allow me to do?
Right.
So like when again, this is like a very open question. If you don't want to answer, just say no. But like with a man and a woman, it's like both people are getting pleasure out of it. You know what I'm saying? So like if a person is wearing or using a dildo, like the person is receiving pleasure by seeing you receive pleasure. Is that how they're receiving the pleasure?
I think that is part of it, but that interaction, that pressure, they might feel some of that as well.
Oh, okay.
But like a man, you can't actually feel what's going. You can feel it, but you can't feel it. So they're getting pleased by your reaction, what they're doing to you, the imagination of them being like that, in my personal experience.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
I always wondered what it was like to have a
Spotlight a little bit.
You know,
penis. I always wondered what it would be like to have a penis. Like,
yeah.
I think every female has.
I've been
Like
asking one all the time.
to
What it feel
just
like?
be at a club and just whip it out when you got to go pee real bad. Like, you know, I think everybody
Yes,
has.
you gotta pee. I ain't gotta squat on the side.
Yeah, I ain't got
to
to go through and find a bush. It ain't no bushes on the corner.
Make sure I got my tissue in my napkin.
All y'all got to do is just whip it out, shake it off. Okay.
Shake and go.
Shake and go.
Real quick, I'm gonna read some comments from our live. It says, "You better put on a movie for the kids and tell them to go to bed, or we're gonna have some problems." And then it's a hell no for dildos. Excuse my language.
Was that a guy?
It was a girl.
Oh.
She said hell no for dildos. Yeah. So
Some people are scared of them.
So what about watching?
yeah, I'm
scary.
scared.
Would
They
you watch
can be
porn
scary.
with your husbands to kind of like foreplay and get you started, or is that a definitely no?
I would definitely watch foreplay with my
I'm gonna let
gentleman.
cute.
You said no?
You wouldn't watch foreplay?
I mean, porn.
Why? It's
said
getting
foreplay.
her excited.
I mean, you wouldn't watch porn?
I have.
I saw that head shaking for this. Hold on.
No porn with it?
No
I
porn.
don't know. That's
Why
Do
would
you
you
feel
say
like
no?
it's like
Do you feel like
cheating?
that's like
Yeah,
something
is
you
it
do
like
by
cheating?
yourself? Taboo. This nigga.
It's just. Oh.
What do you think, Instagram? Would you watch porn with your significant other?
That's
Y'all
a great
know my answer.
spice
because
it
I
up.
definitely be like, hell
Trisha,
yeah,
like,
put
yeah,
this shit
right?
on.
Put it
You
on,
know,
plug
we've
it
done
on.
it
together
Let's
all
get
the
it. Like,
time.
yes, it keeps it exciting.
That's like going to get education.
But
Would
that's
you
like-
go to a
that's
strip
like
club with your
education.
husband?
Go to a strip club
Like-
with your mate.
I definitely have all of my partners. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Bring
okay.
them in. Oh, she bad. Like, you know, okay, throw them ones, baby. Oh, can you buy me
Would
a
you-
I
lap
don't know if
dance?
I ever
I
gone to the
would.
strip.
I definitely
would go,
would
but
go
I
to
don't
the
know if
strip
I don't
club,
know if I
but
haven't
I
had.
haven't.
But
Would
guess
you
what?
ever buy
girl
your
trip.
husband a lap dance, or would he pay for you a lap dance?
Either way,
Would that be
pay
too
for
much?
mine. Me
We
too,
done
but
already
you can
had
pay for
several
mine.
lap
I'm about to
dances.
say you get to have all that fun and then go
Yeah.
back home.
Yeah,
And then
and
we
then
get
that's
to-
what I'm saying.
I feel
It
like
builds
porn is
it
like
up.
education.
But then
Like,
it also
You
makes
get to
me
learn what to
wonder-
do.
Yeah,
Right.
oh.
That's a new position.
I'm gonna try that.
Put your leg up where? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she
I'm about
did
to try that.
that. I need to try that shit.
Yeah.
But then it makes me wonder, like, how far is too far then with spicing it up? Like, they have the swingers. Like, that's a way to spice it
Oh,
up.
hell
We're going to
no.
go as couples.
Will
or we're
and
going to
Jada?
mix Will and Jada. Sorry.
Allegedly.
This is
Nah.
not.
We don't know for
Nah.
sure.
We don't know for fact. We weren't there. We weren't there.
Allegedly.
Then they also have these retreats that you can go on. And you can do these things as
Pretty
well.
sure they have like the sex clubs and stuff.
yeah. Like, is that too spicy? Like, what is too spicy?
It's up to each individual couple. I mean, if you're more open about your sex life, or if you really want to spice it up, like if you go after a while, like, I don't know, I've been in a long-term relationship. I haven't been married. It was kind of like a marriage. However, it's like, what do you do to spice it up? What can we do out of routines? Because sometimes after being together for so long, it becomes routine. And that's what you want to break to make it a little bit more spicy. So let's go out and do this. Let's go watch some porn. Hey, let's do... Nah, I ain't never done no swinger shit, but I'm just saying.
Even like thinking about
I'm just
threesomes,
saying.
I know I've had a conversation with some friends and they talked about having threesomes or not. And my thing is like, fuck no, because if you enjoying her more than you enjoy me, then we got some problems. And then I think that's when it leads to cheating, because it's always something better.
But that's what I feel would lead not to cheating, because you're being more open and you're letting this fantasy happen on your terms. And then it can't be somebody that you keep seeing. It's got to be somebody
Like
maybe y'all
we-
choose together. Like,
Or like
yeah.
if we take a trip
And just-
and then we just happen
and
to
then
be
come-
in
you feel me?
Jamaica.
Yeah, something like that.
We
Yeah.
gonna meet you in Jamaica.
Or like you take a trip and you in Jamaica, it's like, oh, it just so happens there. I would
How
never
do you
think
go
it's
about
again.
choosing somebody?
Girl,
so
you'd be
it has to be
surprised.
somebody
You're
who
like, oh,
live
she
here.
bad.
then you're gonna always see them again. Because my mind is,
wait, so you gonna be in Jamaica and meet somebody not getting no STD test?
I'm not having a threesome, so this won't
She
even
like,
be a
look, this ain't about
discussion.
me.
It's
That's
not
all.
happening.
And then
Don't
you just
direct
gonna
the
have
question
sex
at
with
me.
them?
I guess that's what some
But
people
that-
do
that's
probably
some
because
people
they
do.
probably don't want to have that connection. If you have a threesome with somebody who like lives down the street, you're
gonna
gonna always
see
see
them.
that person, and
Right.
then the woman's gonna be like, "Fuck, you gonna see this person every day? I don't know what you're doing. If they did it better than me,
You gonna
then
sneak
you
off?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you was okay with it because you let me do it when you were here. So now I'm doing it when you're not here.
and vice versa. So if you go all the way to Jamaica and have a threesome, then it's like, oh, I'm never going to see this person again.
So that one day that person
And
became
that's
your
fine,
neighbor.
Yeah, but I guess again,
A Lifetime
us as
movie.
women, what do we think? Oh, we need to figure out who she
Yeah.
is, who's her partners, like is she tested or what's she doing, and da 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 da. Like we think like that, but some people don't, and some people, and no shades to anybody who does that. Like that's
Yeah.
their life.
Sometimes
That's how they
just
spice it
wanna
up.
just-
Yeah.
Maybe they have an intuition that the person is like cool, okay. You know, they're
They
not
may
that
know.
flamboyant, but it's just like if you're down, then you're down. Let's spice it up in that type of way.
I just don't even know how I would
Then you bring
delegate
in
my
that spice.
time in a situation like that. How do you delegate?
So
like,
I'm gonna sit back and watch you have sex
Yeah,
with
how
my
do you
husband,
delegate that
and I'm
time?
gonna
No,
enjoy
like
this.
you're
What
supposed
do
to
you
be
gotta do? What do I
everybody
do?
participate all together. Like
We already have Tell me more, Danny.
Yeah, we all like.
Everybody's
Tell me
like,
more because I'm not looking nobody.
wait a minute.
Nothing.
I just don't know. I wouldn't even want to
She
do
said
like
she
a
needs
man
a
on
guide
man.
book.
I
You want to
wouldn't
give
wanna
us a
do-
guidebook, Danielle?
It's like
we need
'cause it's
step
like,
by
I can
step.
imagine this happening. Like, what is my role? Am I the?
That's what I'm saying. How do you?
I'm the
How do I
only
know?
girl, like,
What do I
no.
do? How do I do?
so
What do I
then
do?
that would be a conversation for you and your husband or your partner at that time. Like, what are the do's and what are the don'ts? What are you allowed to do with this third person coming in, and what aren't you? Because there's certain things like, hey, nah, don't put your mouth down there, or hey, but you can use your hands, you can do this or that. Yeah, you can use a dildo, whatever. But it's just, what are the limitations?
So that's
it's
like a
not
conversation y'all
yeah.
had before y'all even started.
Yeah, and then okay, let's go pick one. Ooh, any, meeny, miny, mo.
I pick
Let's
that hoe.
catch a hoe by the toe. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, so
Yeah, that would be enough for me.
I just
You
don't
just
know if
never
I
know.
have
Spice it
the
up, spice
attention
it up.
span. I'm gonna be like, what's happening? What's going on? Wait,
Did
what
you
should I
like
do?
that
Am
too
I supposed to do this? Wait,
Oh
tell me.
my
Whose
God.
turn is it?
Yeah, like wait, what? I'm be thinking about it too much to enjoy it. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, so you want me to sit over here? Should I?
Watch.
Should I?
Is
like,
it my turn yet?
Is it okay if I do this? Yeah.
It's like jump rope.
Yeah.
Am I touching you right?
Go.
So would y'all, digressing back, would y'all watch porn with your husbands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kiviana?
I don't want to say yes or no. I would. I guess I would be open to it. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just a conversation piece. I don't know. I say this now, and I'm just like, it's kind of awkward turning this shit off.
She's like,
That's-
What's awkward
Do
about
guys
it?
feel
Though?
I don't even
awkward
like
to
porn,
watch it?
like,
Because
not
is that
even
something they're
just, like,
supposed to
watching
do in
porn, period.
private?
It's like-
Oh, it just makes you uncomfortable to watch
Yeah,
porn.
it's like, this is so fake.
So
This
you
is
wouldn't.
like,
Then you wouldn't be able to do it. Then.
You'll probably question it. Be
Yeah.
like, what is she doing? Is she serious?
That's not real.
Damn, look at that position. But I mean, that might could help you spice
Some
it up,
people don't
too.
feel comfortable watching porn, and some people do.
Some people do to each his own, but I'm not saying that we won't. You know, this is all about ways to spice it up. Who knows? We've been together for what, almost 14, 13 years. Who knows? Baby, by 20th years, 20 years together, we may need to click on that porn. You know, it's just in our tool belts of things we can do to spice it up.
Holograms.
20 years.
They're gonna be in our room. They're gonna be in the room.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up, Patrice.
So followers, if you can help us out, let us know. Is it okay to watch porn with your significant other, your spouse?
I wouldn't say we shouldn't watch it as like a TV show or nothing. Like, we shouldn't just be on the couch with the popcorn. Ooh, let's watch a porn. But it should be like, to me, I feel like it's kind
As a
of
foreplay
educational.
thing.
Like, yeah, it's like, for me, it's like educational to see like,
All right, we're gonna watch
what's
porn today.
the new resources out here?
Oh my
What's the new position?
Trending position.
But y'all know they got like a book. It's a calendar, right? I bought it for my ex. Yeah, it's a book anyway, and it has like each day. It's a calendar, and it shows like it shows a position that you should do each day in the calendar. So like you can write notes of like
Every
how
day,
it works.
a different position.
Every
you're gonna
day.
be worn the fuck out.
But
Yeah,
again,
I
it's
felt my
like you don't have to
bones
use it.
crack.
You don't have to use it every day. You just pull the book off, dust it off. If you ain't using it, and be like, oh, today is the 28th.
Yeah.
Like, let me see what position I'm gonna do now. Oh, it's a
That's
chair. So like,
funny.
try it. You know what I'm saying?
That
I
would
was
be
just
fun.
having this
Oh, that's
conversation with
super
my
dope, though.
friends last night about like how many times a week do you think you're supposed to have sex?
So that's a way to spice it up.
That's another, yeah.
So what
Like,
do you
what is
think?
realistic though? Like, what do we think?
That's what I'm
what
saying.
is
What do you-
realistic?
With schedules and everything.
Realistically, I'm gonna say one time a week.
And you're lucky.
One time, realistically. But that's just for me and my life and where I am right now. Like, I have a very busy schedule. Like, I don't have time to breathe. Like, I have to sleep, eat, go to work. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot
I could
going
dig
on.
that, but one time ain't enough.
I
said at least, guys.
just saying,
I'm not
like,
saying one time
shit.
is what's happening. I'm saying at least one
Sometimes
time.
that's what it be.
Yeah, at least one time.
I can. Yeah.
It's being real.
1 out of 7 is decent.
It's better than 0. It's better than 0,
Realistic.
Patrice.
It's realistic.
It's realistic when you got a
like,
busy
yeah.
life. Like,
Yeah.
That is true.
y'all was just talking about with the kids.
And when
How
you
many
got
times do
kids-
your kids sleep through the whole night?
None. William is only 6
How many
months.
times? And what pissed me off is like I hate to start something and I can't finish it. So it's like if we start and I'm like, fuck it, we just over with now. And then the kids
Yeah.
come knock on the door.
Wait.
Or,
wait,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
I get what you're saying. I
I-
didn't have times when baby William
And you
woke
just
up.
stop? You put him back to sleep and you just go back to sleep? You go to sleep?
No,
Then
but
it's
I
done.
stopped. You got to restart now.
Yeah, now it's like
So restart.
It's like a whole hour later.
got
It's
night,
like a
y'all.
whole
All
new. We
night.
restarted
Spice it
again.
up.
We just
Now I look
restarted.
at the clock like, I gotta wake up in 2 hours.
It'd have been worth it.
Pretend
Pretend like you in
haven't
college or
finished
high
true.
school
You
again.
be like,
shit,
look, I'm
it'll
young
be
again.
like,
I'll be at work.
It'll be worth
Be like
it.
this.
Just like this, but damn, that shit was good.
Why you
Let
tired?
me get up. Let me get up.
I do
I
agree
gotta
that
work.
it'd be worth it, but it's like I don't know. Like I don't know.
In my ideal world, like in my mind, I feel like we could probably have sex every night. But what really happens,
Seriously.
Yeah.
it's
Seriously.
not
Like,
7 nights.
in
a
your
week.
mind,
It'll probably
in
be
your
day,
mind,
like,
yeah.
3 to 4.
Yeah.
I could dig that.
In your brain, that's what
4.
you want, and that's what you. It's not like I don't desire.
And I'm like, maybe
But
if
it's
we,
just
there's a
like-
quickie count. If we do it real quick, that counts
Yeah,
as
that
one
count.
time
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
That counts. It counts.
Right, there we
As long
go.
as
I can say
everybody
like I'm saying no because I'm not married anymore. When I was married, like my ex-husband, he did not. He was like, I'm tired. I work before I go to work. I work when I'm at work, and then I work after work. So you get home at like 7:00, and then he just gets to sit there and while I
Relax
cook
and
shit.
chill.
and deal
deal with the
shit.
kids,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
then-
While I was at school and like I came home and I'm like, hey, let's do. He's like, nah, I'm tired, and I'm like, okay,
That's
this
weird,
is Monday.
though. That's
If
weird.
I'm a guy, yeah,
That's
but
weird
you know,
from a guy.
to each his own. I'm not gonna shut him down.
I've-
But like Monday through Friday, I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, okay.
I just feel like it's
currently
different when
going
you
through
marry.
that.
When you marry, it's different.
But
I'm not saying you don't
that's
have
what
sex.
I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like bring the
Yeah.
spice in. So
Yeah.
I tried to bring the spice in and like do
Dress
costumes
up.
Did it
and
work?
role plays,
Different,
and I'm not married anymore.
No shade to her.
And
No
no shade. And
shade,
again,
no
that was, I
shade.
started off that. I'm like, no shade
Yeah.
to that person.
Yeah.
Like everybody's different.
Yeah.
And
And-
that's when I was saying, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, y'all need to have sex every day because you. No, not at all. Because everybody's different. Like, I wanted to do it every day, but that person didn't. So I had to
Yeah.
respect that.
I can relate to
And,
that.
and maybe it doesn't have to be sex, but it could be sexual acts.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I think sometimes the misconception is like, oh, we got to have sex 4 times a day. No, you could just
Well,
give me
like-
some head. We could just do oral sex.
Right,
and that's
yeah.
Yeah, it
still
don't have to be
sex, you know,
penetration.
whatever it may be. So I guess the big takeaway is that every night you should walk away with having to have relieved yourself.
Satisfied.
If not
So,
every night.
What if like Patrice said, her love language is being satisfied? You know, so
I feel
like
I'm
maybe,
satisfied.
so
and
maybe
that
that's
could be
the way.
true too.
Mhm.
Like sometimes that's all I need. Like I'm not saying me and my husband have sex every night. Like my baby's 6
This-
months.
Like, realistically.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
anybody ever has
but
sex
my
every night.
sexual
Maybe
needs-
you know what? Again, we can't never say never.
We're
We
not
don't know.
single.
Yeah.
We don't know their
bopping,
life.
Like,
Yeah, maybe some people do.
I don't
but-
know, guys.
Because my ex, no shade, they got tired too. So that's why I'm like, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
But we ain't together anymore. Because I'm like, shit.
It
How
all
long I gotta wait?
depends on your partner.
Like,
and
you
your
know,
I
you're
think-
trying this
like,
and
it all
that.
depends.
I feel like my needs are met. I feel like
I feel like
even if
that
we
too.
go and we may have sex once a week, I don't feel like I'm in drought or missing out on
I
something.
feel like that
Like you
sex is
need-
the
I feel like
icing on
I-
the cake,
yeah,
the cherry
like,
on
other
top.
things
Like, damn, this is
satisfy
why
me.
we got married type shit. Like,
And, but
not saying I married you for your sex, babe.
But I wonder if like those are things that spice up the sex life, and we're thinking like spicing up the bedroom in a sexual manner. Where spicing in the bedroom may be like, oh, we're just having some cuddle time. That's spicing it up because that's
beating your
building it
love.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's sometimes
what I
what all
said.
you need is
stimulate
just
me
that
in a
cuddle.
different way.
Let's
We
Netflix and cuddle.
for 3
Like,
days.
yeah.
So now when we go to have sex, I'm like,
It's
oh,
gonna be
It's gonna be the
enjoyable.
best we ever.
because you done met all of my sex language.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that
So-
sex language. Okay. I can
You
do
haven't
it.
read
Love
Love
language.
language. No.
Girl,
She
I
does-
done
she
changed
does
It's a
it.
whole
She does
test. You can go online.
Love language.
They do need to have a sex language. Maybe that'll be.
They probably do.
We can write that, y'all.
Think about it. Erase that.
Oh, delete copyright.
Coming
Copyright.
soon.
But yeah, I think again everybody's different. Some people want to have sex every day. Some people want to have sex once a week. Some people want to have it 3
As long
times.
as
And then
you
it's
and your
about the
partner
lifestyle of
Exactly.
your, like, you know, everybody's working, this, that, kids,
Yeah.
like extra family problems outside,
Yeah.
whatever. So you got to modify towards your home.
Yep. So to summarize everything that was just said, try to spice it up. You want to walk away with you and your partner both being satisfied. You want to walk away knowing that you've doing what your partner needs and your partner's doing what he needs to make you feel happy in your relationship. Whether that's you having sex for 7 times a day, 7 times a week, or once a week, like whatever it is, it's no magic number. It's no right or wrong. The ultimate goal is for you to be satisfied.
Indeed.
I want to leave you guys with this. If you spice up your relationship in other ways that we didn't discuss, go to our Love Instagram page, leave a comment.
Indeed.
If you think it's okay for your partner to watch porn with you to spice it up, let us know. If you think dildos are hot, no, or yes for you, let us know. And whatever sex toys are out there. I know you all seen 50 Shades of Grey and the
Yes,
Red
my
Room.
favorite book, my
So,
favorite
you know,
movie.
come to us, let us know, and we can revisit this.
Going to the sex store together.
Yes.
I guess
So-
I want to just say one thing. If you're single or in like
A committed relationship.
not even
dating.
committing, dating, like please make sure that you
Friends
protect
with
yourself. Yeah, definitely friends with benefits. Make sure you
Protection,
protect
protection,
yourself
protection.
and get tested and check yourself out. Make sure you check your boobs, check your vagina,
Vagina,
That's what you
penis.
say.
all of that.
And that's it. Remember, get tested, get tested, get tested.
And follow
Stay
us.
safe.
Love empowerment.
Love empowerment.
Instagram, Facebook.
York City, York City.
Thank you.